Next I'm going to show you how to add a new product. So for that I'm going to create one link here, and that when I click the link, okay, it will go to add product page. Okay, so let's go back to the dashboard, and in the table we can do one more thing called inside table. There is a one tag called caption tag. Okay, caption. In the caption tag we can use it. The caption tag will come in the nearby table. Okay, so we can use add new product. So this should be in the this should be a link. Okay, it should be a link. So we have to create a link here to the link should be point to the URL /add product. So this URL pattern it must be equal to same as this particular URL pattern. We have used browser router, right? So this URL pattern should match. Okay, and we can write add new product, right? So now we can see the output here, and I'll show you the output nearby. So it comes like this, near the table it comes, here it is coming. Okay, but you can keep it in the, you can change it, that class name you can change it, text left or right we can change it. Okay, so let us put it in the left side, and we can put some margin also. We can keep margin 4. Okay, right? So and the link color also we can change, class name link color we can change to blue color link, and when we can use underline also, underline offset. So like it comes like this. Okay, and we can use on the cursor position also, cursor pointer. Okay, so it is up to you how you want to design. Okay, so I have used in this way, underline. Okay, underline offset cursor pointer. Cursor pointer is nothing but this, when you keep this mouse over this you'll get a hand symbol for clicking. Okay, and this one more thing, the text size also we can change. Text size is we can make it LG. Okay, we can make it LG or XL. We can try XL, is actually a little bigger. Okay, so this is a output you will get. So when I click this, okay, when I click this it will open add product link. Look at this URL /add product. This /add product we have configured here. If the root is /add product, it will open the add product component. Okay, so now we are going to this dashboard. We are closing the dashboard and we are going to the add product. So let's open this add product page. Okay, so this page only it's open now. In this page, header is common, footer is common, and it is eligible for using toast also, toast container also. Okay, now here I want to create a form for adding new products. Okay, so I'm going to use a HTML form for creating for collecting data and storing a new data. Okay, so here first thing is let's go to that add product page. Okay, so and we'll keep it in the side, the right side will keep it. So first in the add product, first we have a this one. Okay, let's try some message. Okay, it's coming here. Okay, whatever we typed, it's coming here, it's not needed. Now we are going to add, first thing is we are going to add one heading. Okay, so heading is like here we are going to add new product, new products. Okay, right. The next is actually I'm going to create one form. Okay, so HTML form we can use, and here in this form there is no need of action, you can remove that, right? And inside this form we are going to design the what is that, we are going to design the text boxes. Okay, so first thing is first let us see the form. The first text box we are going to create is input type is equal to text, and placeholder we can create a placeholder, enter product name. okay, and it should be required. It is a compulsory that everyone the user must type this, okay. Then press enter, okay. And next we can write first we will see that how it is, okay. So the text box is coming and the title is coming left side, everything is coming left side. So we have to do some CSS for this. So CSS is actually we can use this class name is we can use this one, okay, flex. So there is a one layout called flex and flex hyphen call. So everything comes to the center of the page, okay, center of the page it will come, okay. And before that, this particular whole division we have to make it we have to configure the width of the whole division. So we can use maximum width is maximum W hyphen medium, okay. So medium is the medium screen size you will be getting, and we can keep it like this. So everything is coming here, and everything I want to make it center. So we can use MX Auto, okay, MX Auto we can use. So we'll be getting like this, okay. So the form look like this, MX Auto, and you can use yeah, this is enough, right. So next we can move to this here, and we can modify the text color to blue, and text size we can make it double XL or triple XL. So double XL is enough, okay. And after that I need a margin bottom, okay, add new products, and I want to make it center, okay. So text center, okay. So text center, and yeah, that's all, okay. So next flex column is here we have created, and next I want apply the class style for the text box. So in the text box we can add certain the styles. For example, border we can apply border. What is the color of the border? Gray color border we can give, and we can gray color thick how much you want we can apply, and you will get a border like this. And so followed by we can use the is it rounded border. So we can apply rounded border, and okay. So rounded is should be inside, rounded border, and we need to give some padding. Padding we can give px is 3 and py is 2 we can apply. So x means left and right padding, y means top and bottom padding, and text size we can increase to LG text size, okay. So whatever you type here will be visible more little more, okay. So now we have a form like this, okay. Okay, so this is enough. Now we want to repeat this for the remaining text box 3 times, okay. So you will get 3 text boxes, and the second text box is actually it is a number of items, okay, number of items, quantity. The last the text box is a price value, and the second is a number type. We need a number box, okay, we can use number box, and this is also price is also number, okay. So we can use like this, okay. But we need some gap between this text box, so we have to use yeah, margin bottom 4, okay. We can apply margin bottom 4, okay. So we got a 3 text box. Now I am going to add a button also. We can use button tag, and in the button tag we can use so background color we can apply. For example, button tag is save new product, save product, right. So in this button tag we can write some of the classes. BG color we can apply, BG color blue we can apply, light colors, or okay, this is enough, and we are getting a button like this, and the width of the button should be we can take 50% width. So now I want to bring this button to center of the page, so we can do it using the flux, right? So flux is already mentioned here. Items, we can make it items center. So when you make it item center, you'll get like this, okay, right? So and one more thing also, this for this particular button we can give padding also, px 3 and py is 2, okay. So we'll get more padding, and we can use a rounded button. So rounded, here we can use rounded, so we can use rounded double XL, and this color little we can increase this color 600, and the text color also, text should be white, okay. So like this, so we are getting like this, right? This way we can do. Otherwise there is one more way is we can use this button, we can make it this button we can include inside another div element, and we can use text center. So text center alignment, what it performs, it will bring that button to center of the screen, okay. So now it's we have designed the form, right? So next thing is we are going to store these data to the database when we click this save button, okay. So in order to store the data, I'm going to use a REST API called add product, okay. So this add product we can use in this way, okay. So using the URL is like this, add product, okay. So this URL should match, okay. So I'm going to use this REST API in this add product section, okay. So now before that, first we need to store all the values in a variable, right? So all these text boxes we have to read, and we have to store, right? So for that, what I am going to do is, first thing is we have to create certain variables. First one is constant name of the product. The variable should be created like this way: name set name equal to use state. So initially you can make it nothing, string, and next is constant quantity set quantity. So here also we need to use state, and we can initialize with the 0, okay. And the next data is price, okay. So we have to create one more variables, price set price is equal to use state, the initial value is 0, okay, got it. So now these values actually we have to store, okay, from the text box, okay. From the text box we have to store the values. To store that, so first thing is we have to take the value from the text box, whatever the user type in the text box we need to store in this variable, right? So for that, these functions we can use, right? So let's go to that text box tag. This is the input tag. You have to properly write inside the input tag, right? So there is a function called on change. We can use on change is equal to, we have to use one lambda function with, there is one object called E, okay. E represent event object. Now we can write the logic. So whenever the value change inside the text box, so we will be calling the function called set name, because this is the name text field, right? So inside we are going to assign the value using this e dot target dot value, okay. So the same thing you have to do for other text box also, but you have to change the function name set quantity here you have to use, and here you have to apply set price. So now whenever the user type, the value will be automatically stored in this name and quantity and price. Okay. In the form there is a one by default data will be submitted using an event call on submit. There is a event call on submit. We have to use trigger the on submit, and here we can write the function name. Okay, we can write a function name. We can write function name like save product. Okay, save product function. Okay, now this save product function we can call here. For example, we can create a function save product is equal to, which is also a async function with the lambda expression. Okay, now here I want to write the logic for how to save the product details. So first thing is we have to stop the normal form submission, normal HTML form submission we have to stop. So for that what we have to do is in the here we have to, one more thing is when we are calling the save product, we can get the event also, event object using e, and using that event object we can write one function called prevent default form submission using e dot prevent default form submission. Okay, so this is needed for stopping the default form submission. Then we can write the try catch block, and we can handle the error also using catch block error. We can store in a variable, and we can log the error message. Okay, and inside we are going to call this server REST API called add product. Okay, so this is a URL I am going to use, but this URL how will you call? We need to use import Axios. There is a module we need to import, and this is actually not needed, and it's not needed. Okay, we actually use state is comes with here. Okay, use state we have to import, and Axios module also needed. So for saving the data. Okay, for calling the server side API. So how to call the server side API? We need to use constant response is equal to we have to call await, and then Axios dot this function we have to see, it is a post function. Okay, so we have to use post, and inside post we have to use tick symbol, not a double quotes or single quote. You have to use a tick. Here it is actually a tick symbol, or double quotes is we can include, because we are only sending we are only using URL, right? No problem. ID we are not attaching. Okay, so we can use normal quotes here, and followed by we have to attach the data. We have to attach the data using a JSON format. You have to attach like this: name, then quantity, then price. Okay, so all these data we can attach like this. Okay, so now it will be stored there, and we can display the response. How will you display the response? We can import the toast. Okay, so import toast from the React Toastify. Okay, so we are going to generate response like this: toast dot success. Okay, and we can access the message, the response dot message. Okay, so that message is coming from here, right? Product added successfully. Okay, this particular message I want to display. Okay, so that's all about that, how to save the product detail. And here let's try this. I'll always check if there any error in the console. There is no error so far. Okay, now let's try some product details. I'm going to store one of the product detail like earphone. Number of item is 50. The price of earphone is 300. Okay, so let's save this product. Now we are getting the toast message: product added successfully, and it will be disappear. Next we'll see, go and check this this particular MongoDB collection earphone is added. Yes, it is successfully stored the earphone object. See, in MongoDB there is one more way also you can see using a table format. Okay, there is one more way also you can see table format. Okay, you have to click this grid lines. Okay, when you can see table format also you can view that. Okay, earphone is added. So same way, if I want to add one more product, for example, I want to add the smart tab, right? For example, we can store Samsung tab. So we deleted so far, so since that 30,000. So I am going to add that product added successfully, message is coming. So now when you click here, Samsung tab is added. Okay, so now see, every time we cannot go and check the MongoDB database. Already we have the dashboard, right? So if I keep something here, some link over here, so I can see the stock every time, right? So I am going to create one link here for displaying, for seeing the which one, that particular to move to the dashboard page. Okay, so now it's coming like this. So we'll keep some one back button here. Okay, we can keep one back button, or we can use view stocks. Okay, something we can write. Okay, right. So I'll just keep it here. You can create a link over here using a link component. The link is view products. Okay, or view products, or back button. Okay, so the link to should go to the slash. Okay, just the link should go to like this. Okay, link should be like curly brace. The path is just a slash. Okay, so when I click this, it will go to that particular thing. Okay, so now save. So some error, let's go back, check the error. Yeah, actually link should be imported. Let us see, it is not imported. Link should be imported. Link from, you have to import React router DOM. Okay, so now save it. Yeah, now when I save it, it's coming. So view products is there, and we can also display somewhere else actually. So okay, so let's keep it here, no problem. And this is a title, right? So this title, after this title also you can keep it. Okay, after this title we can keep it, so it look like this. Okay, and we can give some padding, bottom padding like this. Padding is not working. Okay, so we are, and the text size we can will try to increase text size to Excel. Text blue. Okay, so this button anywhere you can keep it as per your choice. Okay, underline we can give, and underline offset. Okay, and cursor also we can point out. Okay, so view products. Okay, so I think we can give some margin top here 4. Okay, so always you can give the option here. Okay, so now what will happen, what is the advantage is, whenever you want to see the product list, we can click here and you can come to the previous page. If you want to add new product, we can click here and we can add new product. Again, if you want to come back, you can click here. Okay, so like this we have done the navigation. So using a link tag, easy navigation. So So you can do like this way. Okay, so this is about how to add new products and the update the list also. So when you click here, you can see the updated list. Earphone, just now we added Samsung phone, also we just now included. Okay, we move on to how to edit the product. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to edit the product. So in this dashboard, we have listed all the product details from MongoDB. So when we and we also provided a link for editing each and every product, right? So when you click this link we have created like this. When you click the link, you will be navigated to a URL, edit product, and one ID will be passed. Okay, the particular ID of the product will be passed to that next page. Okay, and this is a design we have prepared. Header and footer is there. Main content is here. It is empty. Okay, so far it is empty. Now we have to provide an option to we have to provide an interface for editing the product details. Okay, so how this is navigation is done? Actually, it is coming from the dashboard page, and here we have as per this edit link, we have prepared a edit link. So when we click this edit link, it is navigated to this product URL. Look at this edit product, and we are passing the ID using this dollar expression tag, and the ID value is actually passed on to the page, right? So now we have to design the interface, and for to design the interface, we can use this add product component. Already we have prepared, right? So already in this link, when we click add new product, we have prepared the interface for getting the product details and all. Okay, the same design we can reuse for editing the product details, right? So let's go back and we can copy this particular. Okay, so this particular interface we have to include in our edit page. Okay, so let's open first the edit component, edit product. So in this is the edit product, and here I'm going to copy paste this add product code. Okay, so let's copy this add product design, and we can close this, and let's open edit product. So in this edit product, right, so in this edit product, let's replace this the div tag, and we can place this particular code. Okay, so now we have to modify this content as per the edit page component. Okay, so first thing is here we have used link resource. We have to import from this link resource. We have to import from reactor DOM module. We have to import and save it. It's not coming. And there is one more thing is here we are calling a function called save product. Okay, so now this save product function is not yet created. So what we are going to do is we are going to delete. So now let's delete. Let's work on the design. Okay, now when I delete that save product function called design is coming. Okay, now we have to modify the title of this this particular page is it is not add new product, it is edit the existing product. Okay, you have to edit the existing product. So now edit product details. Okay, so we can put the title like this. Okay, so now here now currently it is empty. We are supposed to display the values of this particular product, the selected product. So for example, here one ID is there, right? So using this ID, we have to find that particular product, and that details we are supposed to display, and this must be a update button, right? So we have to replace that that particular save button as edit product. Okay, or update product. We can use update product, right? So the product details we are supposed to display here. Okay, so using this ID, first we need to find the product details. Okay, so for that actually in server side program, so let's keep it like this. So in server side program, we have written an API for finding a particular product. Okay, so here you can notice that we have a REST API to display the product details before editing. Okay, so the URL will be like this, find product ID. Okay, So let's go to this edit product, and here first we need to access the ID. Okay, which ID we have to access? This particular ID, the selected product ID we have to store. Okay, this particular ID we need to store. So for that, what we can do is we can use there is one more one component called use params. Okay, so we'll write that. So for example, constant ID we are going to store from this use params. Okay, it is actually yeah, I have made a mistake here. It is actually from React router DOM, the use params object. This object will be having the parameter, right? That parameter I'm going to store in a ID variable. Okay, so now using this ID variable, I'm going to find the particular product, and I'm going to display in every text box. Okay, so in order to display in every text box, first we need to store every data in a variable. So we can use the this use state. Using use state, we can able to create some variables, okay, for name as well as the first one is for name. The next is we are going to create for quantity, and we need a set quantity function. It must be use state. Okay, so initially you can keep it 0 and quantity, then followed by we need price also, one more variable called price, and keep it small letter, set price. So here we are going to use use state 0. Okay, so now this is actually this variables we have created to store the particular product details. Okay, before editing we have to display in the text box, right? So first we need to store. Okay, so in order to store, we need to use first when we load this edit page, immediately you have to call this we have to find the product and we have to display the product details. So we have to use, there is a one component called use effect, and inside use effect we have to use the function body, lambda function body. Inside lambda function we are going to call find product. Okay, find product. Okay, so this find product function helps you to get the particular product details. Okay, so let's see how to write find product. So we can write constant find product is equal to async function called lambda function, and inside we can find the product using try catch. We need to use try catch, error, handle the error. Okay, so inside we can display the error. Okay, so now we are going to find the product. To find the product, we have to use create a response object is equal to await, and we have to use Axios component. There is one component called Axios. When you type it, it should be imported. Look at this, Axios from Axios. Okay, so we have to use dot get. Okay, we have to call the URL http://localhost/localhost, and the URL is 8000 find product, and we have to pass the ID also. Okay, we have to pass ID value. So to pass ID value, okay, what we have to do is we have to use a tick symbol. Okay, so this quotes we have to remove. This, instead of this quotes, we have to use tick symbol, and here also tick symbol. Okay, so now now slash we can pass the ID using this curly brace, dollar curly expression, and we can pass this ID. So ID we have stored here. Okay, so here you can notice that. Okay, the ID of the product. Okay, so that ID I'm going to show, I'm going to pass to the server REST API. So here we have a server REST API find product. Okay, so it will return the record. Okay, and that record I'm going to take, and I'm going to take the data. Okay, name of the product, quantity, and price, and I want to initialize all these values. Okay, I want initialize the values. Okay, using set name we can take response dot data dot name. Okay, so that is a way we can initialize name, then set quantity response dot data dot quantity, then followed by set price response dot data dot price. Okay, so every data you have to take and we have to store in this local variable name, quantity and price. So once you stored all these local variables, now we have to display in the text box. Okay, so how to display in the text box is in the input type is equal to text box, right? Here we have to display, right? So what we can do is we can add one more attribute called value attribute. So inside value attribute we can use the variable. Okay, so we are supposed to display name in the first text box, so we can use name. In the second text box we have to use value equal to quantity, right? So using curly brace you have to use quantity, and in the next text box we are going to use text box is values equal to price. Okay, so now once the data is stored in this name and quantity and price variable, it is automatically displayed in the interface. So now we can save this and let's see that. See, immediately when I save it, look at that, data is actually it is displayed here, over here. Okay, so look at this. Okay, right. So now based on this ID we have fetched the product details. Okay, based on the ID we have that product details, and now it is displayed also. Okay, so if you want to see other product details, for example assume that earphone it is 50,300. So when you click edit, the title earphone comes here, 50 comes here, 300 comes here. Okay, and similarly if you go back and this Samsung mobile edit option, Samsung mobile 770 for 46,000, right? So now we can change these values. For example, instead of 70 I will put 100, and if I want to make this changes 56,000. Okay, and click update. So when I click update, I want to save this updation to the into the collection, the MongoDB database. Okay, so for that this button is a submit button, right? So we have to write a submit function. We have to write a submit function in the form. So actually this is a form submission, so we need to handle on submit. There is an event called on submit. Okay, so we have to write on submit is equal to we have to create one function called update the product details. Okay, update product. So this function we have to write here. So like find product we are going to write here. So let's I'll keep like this. So now we have to write that update product function here. So constant update product is equal to async, right? We have to use a lambda expression and we have to open the function body. So since it is a form submission, in HTML also there is a default form submission is there, right? So that we have to stop. So how will you stop? This particular on submit event we have to store in a variable called e. Okay, that particular event object we have to take and we have to store in a variable called e, and using that variable we can stop that, we can prevent that form submission by using prevent default. Okay, we have to use prevent default. Okay, so now we can write try catch block or for updating the product details. Okay, so handle the error, right? So now for updation we are going to use we are going to call the server REST API called edit product, and we are going to pass the this ID value. Okay, so we'll copy this URL and we can call constant response is equal to we have to use await and axios dot. For updation we have to use the REST API is actually in server we have created REST API using app.put function for editing the product, right? So that function we have to call. So axios.put, and we have to write the server URL localhost and colon 8000 slash edit product, and we have to pass we are supposed to pass the ID of the product, right? So ID we have stored here, right, to in this variable ID of the product. So that particular product only we want to update. So we need to provide the tick symbol, tick instead of single quote we have to provide tick symbol, and inside we have to use this dollar, the expression tag, and inside you have to pass the ID value. Then followed by we have to pass the updated values. Okay, we have to we can pass name and quantity we can pass, then we can pass price, right? So these values actually will be it's a updated value, right? For example, this 70 we can change it to 100, and we can also change this to 40,000, okay, or 50,000 we can modify, right? So whenever I modify the value in the text box, this on change function will be called. This on change function called set name function. So that will modify the variables, the name, quantity as well as price. Okay, it's clear. So the respective whatever value we have modified, that particular value will be updated. Okay, so it will be stored in that variable. Okay, so now this function axios.put function calls server side API edit product, and that product details will be updated in MongoDB. Okay, so after updation we will be getting a response say that message equal to products are updated successfully. So this message we want to display. So how to display? We have to use the toast from React Toastify. We have to use the toast function. So we can use toast from React Toastify. Okay, so not React DOM, it is React Toastify. Okay, so this particular toast object we have to use. As I told already, in the app.jsx we have used Toastify components, toast container and all. We have prepared the toast container, right? So as per this configuration it will be displayed. Okay, so how to display the toast message? Just you have to call toast dot we have to call success, and inside we have to pass response dot data dot message. Okay, so that message is the variable. We are in that variable only we are sending the response, product updated successfully. Okay, so that particular response we are going to display in the toast message. Okay, so now let us see how this product details is actually getting updated. So now Samsung mobile is 7046. Let's edit this to 100, and this is I'm going to reduce the price is this is the price, and so we can edit, and when we click update, so we will be getting the product updated successfully message. This is the toast message in the right side top right corner we are getting. Okay, so let's go back and let's see whether it is updated. It is updated. Okay, and we can check the MongoDB, and in MongoDB look at this, it is Samsung mobile phone. It's updated. Okay, let's similarly we can change this iPhone 50 is there, 86,000 is there, right? So we can try to change this. Instead of 50 I'll put 60, and this I'll change it to 96,000. Okay, so let's do that. iPhone, click edit, and instead of 50 we'll put 60, and this is 96,000. And when you click update, product updated successfully. When you go back we can see the updated value 60, 96, and when you refresh this is the old value, and when you refresh look at this 60, 96. Okay, so the product is getting updated successfully. Okay, so this is about how to update the product details by the using the unique ID of the product. Okay, so whenever we click we are passing the ID to the URL, and using that ID I am taking, and I am getting the data from the database. We can able to display in the text box, and whenever we can change, we can, when you click this submit button, we are calling this axios.put function to update. Okay, this is a REST API, server side REST API. Okay, so that's all about that database task. So thank you all.